People have to be told.
You know I can't let you do that.
Suddenly you discover humanity. Convenient. If you'd cared from the start, none of this would have happened.
Mr. Tony, you better get in here. See if it's as good as he thinks.
I'm leaving this galaxy for one a little less complicated.
I thought you said you cared about life again.
I do. I think maybe I'll create some. Goodbye, Lori. I can change almost anything.
Who's in? Trump. Physically.
But I can't change human nature.
Of course you must protect rights in a utopia.
Psychotic episode.
What's one more body amongst foundations?
Jimmy, load it up. Hey, put it.
What are you waiting for?
Quiet.
In a few moments, you will have an experience which will seem completely real. It will be the result of your subconscious fears transformed to your conscious awareness. Warning, this tape must not be played by government personnel. It can be extremely harmful and result in severe trauma. You have 5 seconds to terminate this tape. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In a moment, you will have areas which will be completely real. It will be the result of your subconscious fears transform. To your conscious awareness. Warning, this tape must not be played by government personnel.
season of the witch, the night no one comes home.
It can be extremely harmful.
In our obsession with antagonisms of the moment, we often forget how much unites all the members of humanity. Perhaps we need some outside universal threat to make us recognize this common bound. I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Il tempo è scaduto.
This one will drive you absolutely mad.
The riots began because the stores could not meet the demand of In the Mouth of Madness.
Disappeared 2 months ago without a trace.
You can forget about King. Maul. I need to know if he's alive or dead. And
it's a setup. It's just that. I just have to work out how it's set up.
writing has been known to have an effect on his.
See this? It's a map. This whole thing has been staged.
You just get out.
This is not reality.
It's all happening for real, Trent.
I know this book will drive people crazy.
Well, let's hope so. The movie comes out next month.
The barriers will be down between the real and the unreal. And the dead might be looking in. The last great one took place 3,000 years ago on the hills.
It can be extremely harmful and severe trauma. You have 5 seconds to terminate.
Morning. In less than an hour, aircraft from here will join others from around the world. And you will be launching the largest aerial battle in the history of mankind. Mankind, that word should have new meaning for all of us today. We can't be consumed by our petty differences anymore. We will be united in our common interest. Perhaps it's fate that today is the 4th of July. And you will once again be fighting for our freedom. Not from tyranny, oppression, or persecution, but from annihilation. We're fighting for our right to live, to exist.
You happen to know anything? All I can tell you, mister, is
Watch out. Hey, mister, what is the final process?
On September the 11th, enemies of freedom committed an act of war against our country. Americans have known wars, but for the past 136 years, they have been wars on foreign soil, except for one Sunday in 1941. Americans have known the casualties of war, but not at the center of a great city on a peaceful morning. Americans have known surprise attacks, but never before on thousands of civilians. All of this was brought upon us in a single day, and night fell on a different world, a world where freedom itself is under attack. Americans have many questions tonight. Americans are asking, who attacked our country? The evidence we have gathered all points to a collection of loosely affiliated terrorist organizations known as Al-Qaeda. The terrorist directive commands them to kill Christians and Jews, to kill all Americans, and make no distinctions among military and civilians, including women and children. This group and its leader, a person named Osama bin Laden, are linked to many other organizations in different countries. There are thousands of these terrorists in more than 60 countries. They are recruited from their own nations and neighborhoods and brought to camps in places like Afghanistan, where they are trained in the tactics of terror. They are sent back to their homes or sent to hide in countries around the world to plot evil and destruction. The United States respects the people of Afghanistan. After all, we are currently its largest source of humanitarian aid. They will hand over the terrorists, or they will share in their fate. The Taliban must act, and act immediately. These demands are not open to negotiation or discussion. A radical network of terrorists and every government that supports them. Our war on terror begins with Al-Qaeda. But it does not end there. It will not end until every terrorist group of global reach has been found, stopped, and defeated.
At the time it was happening, you don't get the coverage. They keep it secret if they want to. The Afghani operation is the biggest one in the history of the CIA, and they managed to divert. Biggest in every sense, including the fact the largest heroin smuggling ring left behind. And they managed to keep it from, not secret, but keep it from being a focal point of debate for the 6 major years that it was run.
Witchcraft. To us, it was a way of controlling our environment. Hey!
Where are they taking you?
Just what I had in mind for you, little buddy. Why, Cockers? Why? Do I need a reason?
I've got nothing here to indicate there was ever a body at all.
Operator, this is an emergency.
I do love a good joke, and this is the best ever. The joke of the children.
Five, four,